everybody, welcome to the show. Today I am wearing the amazing curly scarf, which is a spiral scarf. This pattern is available for free on my blog at sapphires-n-purls.blogspot.com. There's also an accompanying video on knitting spiral scarves. If you would like to knit the one like I'm wearing here, you will need 2 skeins of Lion Brand Amazing. That's why I call it the amazing curly scarf. Knitting spiral scarves is very easy to do, so I hope that you will be inspired to knit one for yourself or your friends and family. Next up, I'm going to show you the yarn that I got from Carol's Needleworks a few weeks ago, which is located in Bridgeville, PA. First up, I have this yarn from Abstract Fiber. It's called Hepburn, and the color is Tequila Sunrise. This is 80% merino and 20% silk. Carol recommended this to me in place of Helen's Lace from Lorna's Laces because she does not carry any of Lorna's Laces anymore. So this is the replacement that she suggested for me. And I'm really excited to come up with a pattern to use that. Next, I got this yarn from Schaefer Yarn. It is called Audrey. And this particular color is called the Brontes, after the Bronte sisters, of course. And this yarn is a 50% merino wool and 50% cultivated silk. And you probably can't see, but there is a really beautiful sheen to this yarn, and it is so soft. And I can't wait to make something with this either. I'm not sure what it will be, probably a shawl or a nice lacy scarf probably. And then this that I have here, I just wound this into a pretty sloppy ball by hand. I didn't think it would fit on my ball winder. But this yarn is also from Schaefer Yarn, and it is called Elaine. It is 99% merino and 1% nylon. This is really nice, and I'm going to be knitting a cowl with this. It is a pattern that I saw. Actually, Carol had a sample knitted up hanging along with this yarn on the wall of the shop, so that is what I will be making with that. I'm excited to get into that because it's a pretty bulky yarn, as you can see, so it should be a pretty quick knit. Next up, I am going to show you the magazines that are in my pile of must-reads for this month, along with the 2012 knitting calendar. Alright, here is the calendar, of course. Just open it up, and here are all of your patterns. Then we have Love of Knitting. Here's a new magazine. It's called Knit Now. And if you buy this issue, it comes with a free insert with just some basic information for if you are a beginning knitter. Next up is from Woman's Weekly. This is the best of knitted toys. We have Sandra Knit Trends. Australian Knitting. Knit Today. Here is another issue of the Australian Knitting. Sometimes one of the Barnes & Nobles that I go to, they sometimes have some of the older issues on the shelf. I don't know if they just get stuck somewhere in the back room or if they're maybe somewhere else in the store, but every once in a while I will find an older issue of certain magazines, so I always pick them up if I missed them when they originally came out. Interweave Knits, their winter edition. Then we have Knit and Style. We have the Vogue Knitting. Now, I've never seen this one before. This is called Sabrina Fashion Knits. I think this is published by the same people who publish the Sandra Knit Trends. I'm not sure about that. Then we have Knit Simple. Also, there is Knit Simple Knits Plus. We have Piecework. Knit Scene. We have Simply Knitting. The free gift with this is a little pouch just to carry some of your knitting notions in it, maybe a sock project. We have Knitting Today. And then we have Jane Austen Knits. And I was really happy to see this. If you are a crocheter, you may know of the Ostentatious Crochet book that is out, and I was hoping that there was a book for Jane Austen Knits as well, but there is this magazine that has a lot of really nice projects in it. And last up is another issue of Sandra Knit Trends. Again, this is one that I found on the shelf at the store. This is an older issue. And that's it for magazines. Okay, next up I just wanted to show you really quickly this sugar and cream yarn. This is actually scented yarn. This is not really new. I read about this on some website several months ago, but I couldn't find it in any stores, and today when I was in Michael's I saw some. This one here, this is scented like chamomile, and it smells really, really good. I actually got all that they had left of this one. The color is nothing special. It's just a creamy ivory color, but it smells really good. This one here is aloe vera, and it smells really nice as well. The fragrances obviously are going to wash out over time, but if you're going to be making a set of dishcloths or washcloths for someone, I think it's really nice to use this scented yarn. It's a nice clean fragrance, both of these. There was also vanilla, they have a powder scent, rose, and a few other ones I believe, but these two were my favorite. They were on sale at Michael's, 4 for $6. I'm not sure if that would just be in my area or if all Michael's has these on sale, but they're really nice. I would suggest smelling them first before you buy them. I had been going to buy some of them online, but I was unsure of the smell. I didn't want to get anything stinky, so that's why I hadn't ordered them online before. So now that I know what they smell like, I would feel comfortable ordering them online. They don't have a really strong, overpowering fragrance. It's just really light and clean, like I said. But if you're going to be giving them as gifts to someone who is sensitive to scents, this might not be the yarn that you want to use. But they are really nice, and if you see them in the store, give them a sniff and see what you think. So last up is the Martha Stewart Knit and Weave Loom Kit. You may have seen this on the Home Shopping channel. I did not see her, but I have watched some videos from YouTube showing her on the Home Shopping channel demonstrating this. And this is about $40 depending on where you get it. It's a couple dollars more or less from several different sellers on Amazon. It was $39.99 at Michael's this morning, and I have never really knit with a loom before, and I've kind of read some bad reviews on this, but I decided to go ahead and get it anyway just to try, because I don't know, I just wanted to try it out. As you can see, I haven't opened it yet. So once I do and play around with it a little bit, I will give a more in-depth review, or if anyone actually has this and has made anything with it, let me know how you liked it, what you thought of it. Well, that is going to wrap it up for this episode. Please check out my blog, sapphires-n-purls.blogspot.com, and also theweeklystitch.blogspot.com. I try to post a new stitch every week for you. And right now I am going to go back inside and do some knitting because it is freezing. So until next time, happy knitting!